Hey everybody, I'm playing Hades. Cyberpunk broke. The newest patch of Cyberpunk. I've tried reinstalling the game. I've tried verifying Steam integrity, and it came up empty. You know what I'm saying. I've tried everything to get that game to boot up again, and it just is not happening. So instead I'm playing Hades because I heard this is good, and I know absolutely nothing about it. I know that it was made by these folks, Supergiant Games. That's a really, really good sign, on account of the fact that they made everyone's favorite Overwatch hero, Bastion. So, good track record right there, and let's just see what the hell happens in this game. There is a hell mode, apparently. I'm not going to opt into that.
Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
You mean talk over the narrator the whole time? I could do that.
Goodbye, Father.
Oh, I suddenly remember one of the most difficult parts
To hell
about
with this place.
playing any Supergiant game is that I'm gonna have to try and dance around the narrator the whole time. We'll leave it on for a little while until I get too frustrated by it. But, you know, the thing is, the narrator is like one of the most important parts of the identities of any of these games, so far be it from me to be like, nah, dude, we're not gonna listen to it. None of these guys are enemies, so that kind of surprises me. I thought I was gonna have to punch my way through a bunch of these guys. This is interesting. It's about what I expected. It kind of reminds me a lot of the previous game that they made, the one I didn't like very much at all, where you hit people with a giant, like, skateboard with a record player on the end of it or something, and it was about an opera singer. I don't remember what the name of that game was, but I think that my description of it was pretty fucktocious.
Stop me.
Okay, can I attack? Okay, I can't attack. Straightforward enough. So we have a Dashie with a Spacey, and I just wrecked house, and I'm not sure how I did such as. Oh, I think I did, I think there's a combo. So I did a dashing strike at the end of a series of hits, and I think that made it so that he like flew back and knocked into the other character. Not really too sure. Or I think that the thing is I think it actually is that if I boop into an enemy, I will send him flying backwards sometimes. Not sure. So far, so good. I heard that this game is a bit of a roguelike.
There she is.
So I'm assuming that, you know, we're going to be doing some permadeath or something like that, but I was able to get through the first fight in a single try, so that means that I must be an absolute master pro at this game.
Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Collect call for Zagreus from Hades.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
Okay. Divine Strike, attack is stronger and can deflect. That seems pretty good. Fouling Shot, cast foes in a strong area and can deflect. Your dash deals damage and can deflect. Interesting. So this is, I guess, going to be my main way of defense in this playthrough? I'm not sure. I'm not going to play Phasmophobia with Andrew. Is that the one where it's like the ghost and you talk and you say like, hey ghost, you suck my ass off or something, and then the ghost, you know, haunts you? No, I'm not doing that. Anyway, I guess this is probably going to be the way that I dodge throughout the entire game. Maybe I can only select one of these. I'm gonna go with Divine Strike. Seems to be the hard mode. This is probably the pro, like, super strat way to do this. So guess I'm gonna do that on my first
I know you
playthrough. That
hit me all
can't
the way where
end
you are,
poorly.
Goddess, but thank you.
Yeah, I'm wondering if like the other things like
Here I am.
were effectively just different builds in this game. Like, it could be that, you know, the one on the bottom, which just made your dodgies deflect. Maybe that was, that seems like more intuitive, because I'm already dodging with that. So it could be the case of like, oh, it's straightforward enough to just continue to use your main defensive dashing ability, just continue to be defensive with it. But instead of that, we're gonna just... Okay, that was a trap. Cool, good to know. The first time I got hit in the entire game and the floor did it to me. That's, pathetic. I'm guessing also that when they say deflect, they probably mean, not in the sense of, like, deflecting projectiles, but that might just straight up mean the, that might just straight up be a parry system. I don't know. We'll have to try that out. Okay, so we have a couple of different things to do here. We have something... This is presumably magic, and this is presumably pomegranates. Oh, this is wine. Okay, do I like wine more, or do I like pomegranates more? I'm gonna go with pomegranates. And it was... Okay, no reward at all. That's a trap. Okay, let's see it. Punk. 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 Ow. Yeah, I bet the dash deflect is probably super OP. I don't know. I didn't pick it, so we're not going with it this playthrough. Or maybe this is the only playthrough I ever do of this game. Who knows? Who knows? It's pretty fun immediately. Like, this is... I don't think I've ever played a game in a very long time that has this short of a gap between tutorial and you're in it. Like, that is to say, I don't think this game even really had a tutorial at all. Like, it just kind of feels like this game started, and the narrator was like, hi, my name is Move Left Guy, and you're supposed to move left, and that's how you go to the, like, that's how you progress through the levels or something. And you gotta press the X button to attack people. Like, no, no, no.
Gods.
This game is just immediately throwing you into combat. It's kind of cool. I'm hoping that the game stays this intuitive and straightforward, because you know me and progression systems. We don't get along. I was facing the wrong direction with my mouse. That didn't make that little fight go very well. Okay. Killing all the orange people here. I don't really know, like, grease stuff all that well, so, like, I mean, I remember a little bit of learning about, like, antiquity mythology in, like, middle school and whatnot. I don't really remember it being, like, Zeus fighting a lot of big orange dudes with clubs, but don't know. I didn't study the history books all that hard. Are these traps? These feel like traps. They're traps! Is that it? Okay. I'm gaining 10, I don't know what those are. Jubilee balls. I think maybe... Do I only get 4 abilities this entire game? That's interesting. This is very interesting. We'll see where this keeps going. Oops, I'm not 100% sure. Oh my gosh. Look at this fat boy over here. Louts? Okay, well, he's louts to get his ass beat down. You know what I'm saying? Ah. Nee. Yeah, this is probably one of the most intuitive games I think I've ever picked up. You just kind of, like, I don't know if it's just because I played a lot of video games before, and I just know, like, okay, you click on stuff to fight things because it's just like Diablo. Or, like, maybe there was like some things on the walls written down, like you like click on things and I just wasn't even paying attention. I didn't see it in the first place. I don't know, but the point is I really like that it's that straightforward and it's not like this experience I had with fucking Doom, which was just a non-stop sequence of menus that I never looked at or understood. So, big fan of that already. I'm also, interestingly enough, even though I said like, oh man, there's gonna be a lot of, you know, Mr. Narrator man, there hasn't actually said all that much aside from at the very beginning, so that kind of makes things a little bit easier for me what with the talk over things a whole bunch. Uh-oh, that's not fantastic. Interestingly enough, I did see when this guy throws his club down, there is a flash of purple, so I'm assuming that that flash of purple is when I'm supposed to deflect. Okay, I'm wrong. Well, actually, I might be right, but I'm not good enough yet to be right, if that makes sense. So, running a little low on health. That's not particularly great, but it looks like I recovered some health after fighting some things.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Can't heal myself, but I can fight.
Let's see, I can get gold coin or I can get sack of dead. I guess I'm gonna do gold
Which way?
coin.
Witches.
Whoa! Hi there! How's it going, many balls? Woo! Alrighty. I hope... Ah, jeez. I was gonna say, I hope that the game is relatively forgiving when it comes to deflection when there's that many projectiles on the screen, because there's no... That's bad. That's bad. That's not great. Okay, well, my hopes of getting the achievement, which I'm sure it exists, of beating the game on your first playthrough, have been definitely diminished odds there. I think basically one attack, or like one series of balls in the face was enough to pretty much ruin my day. Okay, broke their armor. Get it down. We want to avoid the louts. Oh gosh. Ah, dang it. Bird your attacks face your mouse. I'm aware, but probably not doing a good enough job of controlling that.
I'm home.
The House of Hades.
Yes, carry on, everyone. Don't mind me.
I'm gonna work very, very hard to resist making a Hades nuts joke this entire playthrough.
I'm up. Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
The controller is better for this game. Right you are. Let me quickly find one. The thing about controllers is that I've played so very, very, very little console games throughout my life that I don't really have that intuitive of a use of controllers, but we'll figure it out. Maybe this is the way that I will learn. Okay, so at least I can dash with A. Sounds good. Hi, Hypnos. How do I talk to you? Okay, I guess I can't. Cool, yeah, thanks for shit-talking me. I'm new, I haven't played this game before.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go, see for yourself.
Oh, look at the pet. We
There's
can
a
pet the
good
dog
boy.
in Hades. We can pet the dog. Oh, the dog loves being pet in Hades. Well, one of the 3 dogs. I can talk to them too.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions. From purest joy to
The
deepest
icon
melancholy.
in the lower left. Look at that. Those are some happy puppers.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could.
Is it just me or is Zagreus very, very pretty? They made him a pretty boy.
You've returned.
Who? Who said that? Oh, it's this gentleman.
Good to see you, lad. Despite the circumstances. Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
Yeah, I don't actually remember what Achilles did, except he had a bad heel.
The House of Hades.
I'm either gonna
That
learn
dark
something
and
throughout this
lavishly
game, or I'm
appointed
not.
lair of
I don't
the
know which.
Underworld's king is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
You know I can hear you, old man.
Did the narrator just break the fourth wall? I guess. Okay, and I wonder who who is the narrator? Was that Hades narrating over the journey of his
have come home.
son? It's Dark Magician Girl.
Do not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
I believe it, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Yes.
We are.
Yes, we are.
Then go.
Okay, is there anything to actually do in this area except apparently
If I
relax?
sit down, I won't want to get back up.
Oh, I know that feeling. Ah, it's a vibrating massagey chair. That's why he
No
doesn't
time
want to
to
get
rest.
back up. Can totally understand that feeling. So do people just not really give a shit about the fact that their entire office building is overridden with ghosts? Some Hogwarts thing, I guess. Whatever. Let's head over. Wait. That one had an emoticon above its head? Maybe I just didn't read it correctly. Yeah, see, these are all grumpy ghosts, too. It is like Hogwarts.
Hey, room. I'm back.
Hi, room. Use the mirror to go stronger.
Not even tired, thanks.
The bedchambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is it?
Yeah, this is rather good compared to, you know, my office with its many piles. For whatever it's worth, I know exactly where everything is in the piles, so, you know, it is an organization system insofar as everything is in one pile.
Night and darkness guide me.
Cool. Deal bonus attack and special damage and striking foes from behind. Restore a small amount of your HP when you exit the chamber. That seems pretty good. Restore 50% instead of dying when your life is depleted. Greater reflex. Perform one additional dash in quick succession. That seems good. The greater reflex for sure. I don't know. I don't know which one of these I want to do. Although, something that does stick out to me real quick though is chthonic vitality is, I'm gonna go ahead and choose to believe that the word chthonic doesn't exist. And they just made that up. Wow, wasn't that amazing? Like, comment, subscribe. It really is the best way to support the channel, and
Okay.
it'll give me encouragement to keep on going with this stuff. So, I'd really appreciate it, and
I can
you know,
escape through that
thanks
pink
for
window
watching.
there.